Hello, and welcome to Week 7 of the 2024 to 2025 NFL season. First up, the Broncos against the Saints. Bo Nix against Spencer Rattler. I'm going with the Broncos over the Saints. Up next is the Patriots against the Jaguars. In London, Drake May against Trevor Lawrence. I'm going with the Jaguars over the Patriots. Up next, Lions versus the Vikings. Jared Goff against Sam Darnold. I'm taking the Lions over the Vikings. Up next, Titans against the Bills. Will Levis against Josh Allen. I'm going with the Bills over the Titans. Up next, Dolphins taking on the Colts. Tyler Huntley against Joe Flacco. I'm going with the Colts over the Dolphins. Up next is the Seahawks versus the Falcons. Geno Smith against Kirk Cousins. I'm taking the Falcons over the Seahawks. Up next is the Texans against the Packers. CJ Stroud against Jordan Love. I'm going with the Texans over the Packers. Up next is the Bengals against the Browns. Joe Burrow against Dorian Thompson-Robinson. I'm taking the Bengals over the Browns. Next up, Eagles versus the Giants. Jalen Hurts against Daniel Jones. I'm taking the Giants over the Eagles. Next up is the Raiders against the Rams. Gardner Minshew against Matthew Stafford. I'm going with the Rams over the Raiders. Next up is the Panthers against the Washington Commanders. Andy Dalton against Jaden Daniels. I'm going with the Commanders over the Panthers. Up next is the Chiefs versus the 49ers. Patrick Mahomes against Brock Purdy. I'm going with the Chiefs over the 49ers in the Super Bowl rematch. How about them Chiefs? Up next, Jets against the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers against Russell Wilson or Justin Fields. I'm taking the Jets over the Steelers. Up next is the Ravens against the Buccaneers. Lamar Jackson against Baker Mayfield. I'm going with the Ravens over the Buccaneers. And finally we got the Chargers against the Cardinals. Justin Herbert against Kyler Murray. I'm taking the Chargers over the Cardinals. Recap: Broncos, Jaguars, Lions, Bills, Colts, Falcons, Texans, Bengals, Giants, Rams, Washington Commanders, Chiefs, Jets, Ravens, and Chargers. That's all for now. That's all for this week. See you next week. End of video.